What is up, and welcome back to the On The Burst podcast. I'm your coach, Brandon Savage, and I'm joined by my assistant coach, the Boogeyman, Timmy. How are you, Tim?
Oh, it's stuck!
What's that? We're talking about haunted houses now.
Yeah, no, last week he just called me the Boogeyman from nowhere, and I was like, I kind of like that. Never had a nickname. Yeah, the Boogeyman. It's pretty bad, man.
What's
Watch
happening?
out. Yeah, just fucking having a laugh with you boys in between potties and having a good old time. Enjoying the footy, though. Enjoying the footy.
We'll touch on it. What
I will say, though, I did say last week. Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
I asked how you were, and then you tried to say how you were, and then I was like, no, don't tell me how you actually are.
Yeah.
But we're joined here by our first guest through the regular season, I guess. Ryan Hadley.
Hello, lads. Great to see you all. I've got a bit of moustache envy, I've just realised. Two of the great mows going on, and mine's just struggling its way through here, but hopefully you can pick it up on the camera over there if you want.
Definitely doing its own thing, mate, and it's fantastic,
Thank you,
mate.
mate.
Every
Much appreciated.
moustache is its own
Savs
wonderful
going
creation.
on to the ginger and Savs though.
There's a lot of great photo wakers in here, but we've got no Fifitas, which is a subject we need to
I'm not
talk
sure.
about.
I'm trying to work out
Yeah, I
what
don't
that
know
is.
either.
Is that a girl thing?
Oh, no, it's just because
A
Mo
Fifi?
Photo Wakers in the Origin team, and Fifita is
okay.
not.
Yep.
I'm still confused. Anyway,
Timmy.
Yeah,
Continue.
I was enjoying my footy over the week. I was saying to you on the episode last week, I was like, about each matchup. I was getting very excited.
You were, because I've heard a lot of experts kind of say last weekend of footy was like one of the best weekends in a long time. Timmy calls
He's including me in that. Yeah, that's nice. Really enjoyed the matchups. Like particularly the Golden Point one. You know what I mean? Like, especially the Manly.
Bulldog.
The Manly Cowboys.
Cowboys
Yeah.
one.
That was
The
cracking.
Bulldogs Warriors. The Bulldogs Warriors was a good game.
Is that, yeah, it was. Is Scott Drinkwater, is there a rule that he's only allowed to kick one field goal per game?
What is that? They gave everyone so many other different tries.
Chad, big field goal guy. Big
I
field
think he was
goal
trying
guy.
to get one for his vlog or something to chime in on the end of the vlog.
Big match winner guy, yeah.
Oh, I better go to his YouTube and see what his vlog actually was. But I already know the thumbnail. If he kicked that field goal, would have been like Golden Point thriller. That's what he wanted.
I just don't get what, like, Holmes was playing as well. Like, why don't they, anyway, they had four blokes that could kick one, and he took all four and missed all four.
Well, Holmes had two at the end, missed a couple from in front, but Holmes in the past has kicked 40-metre field goals as well.
With ease.
And then, like,
Drinky he does the first one, hits it, nails it, and they're like, no, I won't go back there.
No. You stay back there, mate. You.
Whoa, you want one?
No.
Chad Townsend to the Roosters. What do you reckon?
I smell something.
Oh, I thought he just
I thought he farted as well.
I was like, bro!
I thought you just farted. What the fuck is that?
It sounded like a fart, and then it started to get different audio qualities in it, where it was going to be like, coming to you next November. But it was actually still a fart.
Holy
Wow,
fuck.
that was crazy.
I was
was
thrown
crazy.
back by that.
Because he looked at me and I looked at him.
I was like, what? Who's ripping that goodness?
Is that the start of Chad's podcast? Just a fart he's ripped.
Yeah, his
mad.
last vlog was the Penrith win, so he quite hasn't.
He doesn't vlog when they lose.
Yeah, he doesn't.
But I smell something fishy. 300k premiership winning halfback. I know he's old. And they go, he's going to play behind Sandon Smith and Sam Walker. Rubbish, I reckon.
He's playing halfback, eh?
I reckon he'll play.
5'8", but
Yeah, but like he'll help run the team. But Sammy Walker will be the man, obviously. You go back through all the premiership winning sides of the last 20 years, and the most inexperienced or worst, in inverted commas, halfback combinations has been Jamie Soward and Ben Hornby.
Still a good combo.
It's still a great combo. Soward was playing Origin at the time. Hornby played Origin 2 years before. You need a big, experienced, either experienced or elite halfback to win a premiership. And I don't think they're going to have that next year with Sandon Smith and Luke Keary. And I think Townsend, they've obviously brought Townsend to mentor these guys, but it would not surprise me if he plays more than half the games next year.
Starts
or
round one.
And gets his 300k.
300k.
The veterans tax, whatever there is. Nick Politis takes him out for a friendly round of golf with $400,000 on the line, and wouldn't you know, Chad Townsend has won the match. Now he's on
He's a good golfer,
now he's
though.
on $800,000 a year. No, he is. You're right. And I'm not.
Is he?
No, he's off 9 or something, which is pretty good. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, cool.
But yeah, I smell something fishy personally.
It just reminds me, Try July is here. A bit disappointed from
Underwhelming.
Yeah.
I put out a post on Twitter expecting,
Oh, you're
like,
a big Twitter guy, aren't you?
Big Twitter
Big
guy.
Twitter
Yeah,
guy.
well, it's my demographic, I'm trying. I don't really understand. Like, am I like I'm meant to make a video of myself, put a cool rap song over the top of it, do a dance. Like, I don't really get the other.
Actually reckon Timmy would be like, there's lots of guys trying to be like footy influence. Like, I actually think Timmy is missing his mark here. Like, great, charismatic, not that weird. Like, not weird. Like,
I'm pretty fucking weird.
no, you are a
bro.
bit weird, but
Yeah.
I think anyway, you stick to it because I've seen like some of your posts go like.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Get lots of views.
I get a lot of
Actually,
hate
I
too.
think
I got just as many haters out there. Jeez, relax.
No, but
cunts.
that's from this podcast and the
Oh,
clips that
yeah,
come out
yeah,
of this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
You look way too much into that because I feel like
I was
back in
a
my
clip
day,
one
if someone's
about my
like-
Origin side, and they're like, I got hosed.
this was last year.
This time last year, they're like, name your Origin side. You're like, name your Origin side Hads, and I was like, all right. And I put Dylan Edwards as here's one. I put Dylan Edwards as fullback last year, and everyone goes, this bloke has never watched a game of footy in his life. I'm glad you're not the coach. 365 days later, thank you very much.
That's right.
Yeah. We'll dig that up from the archives. I remember
you.
that because we both uploaded our teams consecutively. They both did very well on the socials.
yeah.
So I
Timmy,
remember
give me a
that.
follow now. Sorry, I don't know why I wasn't following you, but
Oh, I got you for now.
you follow now. 2.1k.
All right, Timmy. Too much footy we've talked about already. I wanted to go back to.
I love that. Let's not talk about footy on our footy show.
No, I wanted to talk about something. So you gave us an update the other week on a guy that was hitting you up.
Oh,
And this guy just couldn't get the hint. I think he's on the side of wanting to root you. And
who doesn't? Let's face it.
And I've noticed a shift in your socials. So every time we send a message, there's no notification to say that you've seen it.
Yeah.
There's nothing to say that you're online and stuff. Is this a result of this person hitting you up
Yeah,
and
he's-
really giving you this stress?
Yeah, I'm just
Firstly, give us the story so Hads doesn't listen to the show. What an arsehole.
real long story.
Actually, I'm really surprised he listens to the Supercoach show, though, so I'm happy with
I
that.
love it.
Real long story short, glad we've gained a new listener because you're hearing it right now live. Give us a like on the YouTube. Just a random bloke I used to work with that I had nothing to do with that I was aware was probably batting for the other side, which is completely fine. I went to a performing arts high school and had plenty of gay friends, right? So that's fine. I'm fine with that. But he's just been sliding into DMs with a, hey, how you going, all that. And I talked to him at first because I was like, oh, he just wants to say, oh, I'm going. And then he sort of was like, you want to catch up? And I was like, oh, shit. And then I just backed off and haven't replied since. But he's still sort of every month sort of, hello, sounded like Frank from National Tiles. And, hello.
National Tiles.
Frank from National Tiles. Yeah, no, that's what it sounded like. But, so I'm just sort of just trying to be avoided. And I don't know, my best mate's like, mate, I think you need to tackle this one front on and just sort of go, what's going on?
Front on or-
Yeah. Look, but to be honest, it's the only attention I'm getting. So, look, I'll take it. It's a little bit like the baby reindeer thing. I'll probably get real obsessed and be like, so what do you think? Am I looking nice today?
Why aren't you messaging me anymore?
Sent from iPhone.
Yeah, it's nice to be. It's nice to be wanted.
Nah, I like it. Good on you, mate.
Yeah,
That's nice.
How old is he?
I don't know.
Oh, right.
He might make it a lovely husband.
He
one
probably
day.
would. Yeah.
All right, let's get back to the footy. Origin teams are selected, and the big talking point for Queensland is Fifita is not selected. Billy Slater says he hasn't quite hit the standards that he set himself last year, but they still pick Kurt Capewell in the starting side with Felice Kafusi coming off the bench, who, in my opinion, probably haven't hit their standards either. Hads, what are your thoughts on this?
I can see what Billy's. I don't know if he's being stubborn or if he's just sticking with his gut and his plan and his idea. I think playing at Suncorp it automatically counts for 10 points. I don't know what the stat is or what it is, but I feel like as long as they can just keep New South Wales to less than 18 points kind of thing, and then they'll just back themselves to score points elsewhere. They've got enough flair going on around the park that I don't think it's a major issue. It doesn't make sense to me. If I'm lining up against David Fifita or Kurt Capewell, you know who you're kind of picking. But I don't think Kurt Capewell is a lockdown defender that bleeds whatever Billy's trying to get out of his team. So it doesn't make sense to me. But Billy's got his ways, and See how we go, hey?
For mine as a footy fan, I'm just coming from that perspective and what I see. I think he's playing great footy, and he said something like he's not playing as good as he was last year. I think it's pretty comparable, but I'm not an elite football player, football coach or analyst or anything like that. And if Billy's seen something that we're not seeing, that he thinks that that's the thing that's going to cost him, whether it's just, getting back on side, whether it's, just slight little effort areas that go missing that we don't notice as much in the game because there's other things going on, then, credit to him if he's staunch on it and he thinks that that's what he needs to do. But I kind of, and with a few other people, think there might be a bit more something to it, like a personality clash.
Yeah.
Like, I've got this spot and I don't really like you, cunt. So, not big enough.
See the thing that came out during the week about how when DCE backflipped on the Titans, there was a bit of a rift in the Queensland camp, and Billy was like a part of that, and like a whole loyalty thing. I don't know if it's anything to do with that. Might be journos carrying on a bit and making up stories.
It could be, but that actually happened. Like, he wasn't picked for a long time. Mind you, Cooper Cronk was in the side.
Yeah.
He was never going to make the side. Cooper Cronk and Jonathan Thurston.
I think it was more just about he was disliked, though, than there was that. But now he's turned that around. He's loved by it.
But the thing is, he turned his back on a Sydney club. Like, I don't think he'll be disliked within the camp. Like, he's staying at the Titans.
Do you reckon it's something to do with more turning your back on the Queensland club to start with, doing that to them and then going there and then coming back? I don't think it's that. Why would he care that much about? I know he's a Queenslander.
No, I don't think it's that
he's
either,
a Queenslander, but I don't think he cares that much about the Titans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think something similar happened with Ryan Madison. Madison was in the form of his career, and Fittler just kind of refused to pick him.
I think that one's more obvious one though, because Madison, Madison seems to have problems with people, whereas I don't see Fifita having problems with people as a fan.
I didn't know that. I didn't know for Maddo's he's got a bit of not a people person or something. Is that the thing? Is it?
I think so. Like, he's the whole taking the fine. Taking
pre-season
suspension over the fine.
I think he came out and said that was a mistake, that he didn't think that. Like, I did hear an explanation that was pretty justifiable, and he was I wouldn't have done that. I just thought
missing trial games or something.
Something like that, bro. It was very, very like he's
Well, here's my theory on Billy Slater dropping David Fifita or not picking him. I think that Billy Slater's got caught up in the adrenaline of being told he's a genius when these rogue moves kind of pay off, and I feel like his confidence is getting so big, like Freddie's did to some extent. He won his first series coming in. Billy Slater's won his first 2 series coming in. He kind of thinks he's invincible, and he kind of thinks because he sticking to his word is right. And I think
I can see that staunchness. Yeah,
he's got to face a bit of adversity first to.
I was
really
never wrong. My
this.
opinion's still right, and I'm not changing my opinion. We'll get it done
because we've won. We're going into Suncorp. I'll be proven right eventually, but I feel like if they come out and lose, he's going to be under so much criticism. But he's going for the risky play, the heroic play to make himself look like a genius.
But he's made other moves elsewhere though, so like I don't think he's afraid of changing things and going.
But if Queensland win, like when they probably will, we hope not. It's at their ground and all that. But like it's not like the media and all the fans are going to be like, oh, it's because Fifita played and and Billy was wrong in the first place. Well, we should have just picked him in game 2. I don't think there'll be that. And even if they do, I don't know. But yeah, I think that maybe it is just sort of super staunch. I know I can't really relate to a specific thing right now, but I can think of kind of that sort of feeling, you know what I mean? And where you just kind of stick to your guns, where you probably should be doing something else, but you're like, I'm just not doing it because I want to show face. I want to hold face for whatever reason.
It's kind of like, Hads, you're a cricketer.
Yeah.
When you're bowling well, you're in good form, you're getting wickets. You know you're meant to bowl line and length, but you're like, I just feel like bowling a full one at the stumps this ball. No one's expecting it, but something like that?
I'll try to think about it as like a bit of a cricket perspective and just selection and stuff when... I suppose I'm trying to think.
Could it be kind of like the rateable thing is like kind of like when you've done something, like maybe you stuffed up with your missus and you just you need to say sorry and you just can't say sorry because...
I was more thinking of like players in cricket that it's comparable. It's almost like picking Scott Boland every time and not Mitchell Starc. Like Mitchell Starc's the X factor, the guy that's going to bust a game open. He also probably leaks a few runs and might do this and that. but Scotty's just the boring guy that's just going to hit the top of off and not give you much. I don't know. That's the only analogy.
I think you've nailed it on the head there, because realistically, when Scotty Boland or someone like that's chosen over Mitchell Stark, it's all about team balance and conditions, right?
Yeah.
Queensland don't
That's
really need another attacking weapon. My problem is Nanai and Capewell defensively. Are they the best players anyway?
Nah, they're not. Yeah.
So it's not like you're going, oh, well, I'm just going for out and out that. Yeah.
Like if you're picking bloody Ruben Cotter on the edge to make 80 tackles in the game, like I would understand that. But yeah, it's just the people that are there instead of Fifita.
And especially like Capewell got brought in last game for like that versatility off the bench kind of thing. But now you've got Ponga and Grant. Like you've got that versatility there. So I just the odd thing for me is there's just so many ways they can get him into the side. Like there's that starting. Yeah. You got the starting positions available there. You can have Cable spot or get him on the bench at least. Like at least on the bench. Like if things aren't going well, and then you just chuck him on and he's just boom, 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 offload. See you later.
Ponga named at 17. Hads, are you scared?
Nah, not of that. I'm scared for other things, but not Ponga running through the middle.
I am a bit, just because I think when they get them on the field at both times, they could be a threat either side, or even combining. And
I think he'll play big minutes. I think he'll play 40 minutes.
I don't see how you're going to have what makeup are you going to have on that middle, and who's defending where, how are you going to have.
He's played him in the middle before, like in the first time he played. I think when he debuted, he played through the middle,
and I think 48 minutes through the middle.
Origin's such a different kind of beast, and it's gritty and all that stuff. But if anyone understands it, it's Billy, and I think he'll just.
But then their pack that other year was Papali'i, Carrigan. Then Carrigan's first year, like big Tino was around.
They're a bit light on.
Now they're
a bit light
on, and then if he comes on the middle at the same time as Hunt or Grant, or you can have three of them on the field. You can't have three of them on the field at the same time. Anyway, it doesn't scare me exactly, but. The whole situation playing in Suncorp does, and I don't think we shouldn't be favourites.
Great move though, still, just even for if the Reece Walsh thing happened again.
Yeah. I think I wasn't that opposed to the Cobbo on the bench in the first game, to be honest, but I think they're light on through the middle. It's a strange one.
I think it's more that they've just got one prop. Then they've got
Kafusi.
Yeah.
Was it Mo and Kafusi, isn't it?
And then
Mo and Kafusi,
and then they've got their cover at hooker as well, and then that other
imagine someone goes down in the middle, and then you got then there's dramas. Like you're gonna have Kafusi in the middle, and you got two guys on the bench. So just anyway,
Kafusi can go in the middle. I think Capewell can play middle at a pinch. I think their side's fine, but it is risky. But I think the risk versus. He's gone all balls to the wall.
You know what is strange? I was just thinking though as well. Like what does happen if say, a centre goes down? Like does Kalen defend in centre?
Yeah.
That's not. Or does Kalen play on the wing?
Yeah, maybe you could put Kalen to the wing and then
Holmes goes into the centres.
Yeah, I'd probably do that. Maybe.
Which. At
least you've got Kalen returning the ball from the back. As
a one-out hitter, you want Kalen returning the ball from kick return, scattered line, weave through, step guys. It's pretty rare, I reckon, that you ask him to go one out off the play the ball.
So imagine having both of them like KP at one wing and then Walsh just at fullback, and then combining with a broken.
I reckon that's fine because then you kick to the other guy. So you kick who's on the other wing at the moment. They've changed it all around.
It's got Holmes and Cobbo.
So
it's pretty dangerous.
But then you kick to Cobbo, and Cobbo's less chance, and then the next two guys to take hit-ups are going to be Ponga and Walsh with a set line.
Not great and can smash them,
yeah. So, I don't know. For me, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I'd rather a Cobbo or something on the bench that's actually a winger or actually a centre as opposed to a fullback.
I think just because they're not planning for injury here, it's nice if there is injury. They're planning to have him on the field with Walsh at the same time. Maybe Dearden kind of takes a back seat and Ponga kind of plays 5'8" type of role.
I'm sure Bill has a plan.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. And I'm excited for Origin. It's only a week away till the kickoff of it. But Olukwatu dropped for the New South Wales Blues. Barnett is into the side. Bradman Best in for Latrell. I was really excited about our team in game 2. I like the Barnett move. I understand it. Olakwatu, he was coming on playing middle. He's not really middle. At least Barnett covers edge and middle in case something happens. But Bradman Best coming in doesn't excite me as much as Latrell did.
No, and it was always going to be the case, wasn't it? Was Joe Swiley available?
He is for this game, yes.
But not playing on the week. So would have gone from
He hasn't had any footy. under his
7
belt
minutes
either.
getting suspended,
Yeah.
being suspended to straight back at that makes sense.
And maybe you just have that little weird feeling in his stomach still, like, oh, that's a...
Yeah.
But yeah, Bradman Best has been in great form, so hopefully he can come in and, big shoes to fill, because Latrell's, just got that presence on field that just, it's just
that leg
intense.
tat's pretty scary. Like,
Oh, the one, the new one. Yeah.
Did you see he's dating Jeff Fennick's daughter now too?
I saw something about it.
I saw the post where he's not happy about it. Yeah.
Is he?
I don't know. Jeff Fennick wasn't happy or
Yeah,
something.
he says
Oh,
not
is he
happy
actually
about
not
it.
happy?
mate,
It was a
not
Daily
happy about it,
Mail,
mate.
so I don't know.
Doesn't want to date a footy player.
Would you be happy if your daughter was dating Bradman Best?
No.
Bradman Best could be a nice guy.
Seems like a nice guy.
Great name.
Bradman, did you see his brother? His name is
Viv Richards best?
Best.
I don't know. I'm just naming great cricketers and
No,
then throwing
no,
best at them.
Baxter.
Baxter best.
That's a cool
Yeah.
name.
That's cool name.
Or cat, something like that.
Right, you just made that up. But anyway.
Yeah. No. I didn't make it up. It's actually Baxter.
Yeah,
or
and
something
Barnett's
like
been
that.
banging the house down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it, and I like how Olakwatu is available for Manly this week. But that brings us on to we're going to play some games. Timmy, you got some games. Actually, I've got a game for Hads first.
Oh, here we go.
We started these games on the Supercoach podcast last year, and I think these games kind of turned into this show. pretty
Yeah,
much.
cool.
So this show is just
Hey,
full
I'm
of...
sorry. Who started these games?
Was it you?
Oh, was it?
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm pretty sure that Sal's had the runs one day and I had to host.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Because I remember seeing like blind rankings in this studio.
Oh, right. Sorry. So
Remember
now
we're
saying,
at Bella Vista and we did the start, move, bench, cut?
Yeah, that was you. That was
But
fair.
you started the blind rankings.
I did start the blind. Well, I didn't invent it. I just
No.
brought it to here.
Got it from another podcast. Okay, so best goal kicker of all time. So you don't have to say it. I'm going to give you players, and you got to tell me whether you prefer this person or that person.
Gotcha.
So Nathan Cleary or Adam Reynolds?
Nathan Cleary.
Nathan Cleary or Luke Cavell?
Nathan Cleary.
Nathan Cleary or Luke Burt?
Nathan Cleary.
Nathan Cleary or Jared Croker?
Nathan Cleary.
Nathan Cleary or Cameron Smith?
Nathan Cleary. Interested to see the stats on this after, by the way.
Nathan Cleary or Jonathan Thurston?
Nathan Cleary.
Nathan Cleary or Andrew Johns?
Andrew Johns.
Andrew Johns or Hazamel Masri?
Has him.
Hazamel Masri or Darryl Halligan?
Has him.
He's the GOAT,
Has
isn't he?
him. Yeah. I was
like
waiting
that.
for him.
Cameron Smith is obviously the best point scorer of all time, but just going off the dome.
I was going off.
Averages or
I was going off percentages
Percentages.
and like clutchness in my head, like
clutchness.
if that makes sense.
And, Adam Reynolds is on one of the most biggest point scoring list of all time,
Yeah.
but he has not hit a clutch goal.
Yeah, all I went to when you said Adam Reynolds was the 2021 Grand
yeah,
Final. We
yeah.
had a chance to equalise, and he didn't from the sideline.
I feel
That's why
like-
Mitch Moses, like, when they were talking about who was going to be the goal kicker for the Blues, and they were like, who was it, Latrell, Lomax, or Moses? I was like, can't be no Moses, no clutch.
He did kick a goal against Manly once, which I remember someone told me that night. We're on the piss and we're kind of saying all night Moses never kicks a clutch goal,
Yeah.
and he kicked the goal
Clutch
that
goal,
night.
yeah.
And I think that's been the only time. I would have preferred Moses, but I think Lomax kicked brilliantly.
Oh, when they picked, I thought they were going to pick Latrell, and when they
Yeah.
picked Lomax, I was like, hang on, he was good 2 years ago. Then I feel like,
But he's fallen off.
and I was
a
sitting
bit.
watching the Origin with Grant, and he was like, mate, the only place he kicks them from is his sideline because he's the only one that scores tries in the whole
Yeah.
team. That's why he's kicking at 70%. And then he had the first one from the sideline, and I was
Yeah.
like, here we go. And then he slots it, and I was like, okay, we're back, we're good.
I'll tell you what I reckon helps for him: big posts. I feel like he.
Well, they're all the same width, mate, so I don't know.
No, but when he's goal kicking in small posts, he's kind of like, because he kicks so high, he kicks it above the posts.
This is
I
the
don't
biggest dribble I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Go
right.
watch the video of Sal's kicking goals, and you'll know not to take advice from him.
All right, so my game for you. the Roosters are in red-hot form, and I believe that they're probably the biggest threat to the Penrith Panthers. I'm going to name some players. You're going to pick which one you prefer. James Tedesco or Dylan Edwards?
James Tedesco.
Brian To'o or Dom Young?
Brian To'o.
Joey Manu or Isaac Tago?
Joey Manu.
Paul Alamotti or Joseph Suolihi?
Joseph Suoli'i.
Daniel Tupu or Suniva Taruva?
Daniel Tupou.
Jerome Luai or Luke Keary?
Jerome Luai.
Sam Walker or Nathan Cleary?
Nathan Cleary.
James Fisher-Harris?
Fisher-Harris.
Brandon Smith or Mitch Kenny?
Mitch Kenny.
Moses Leota or Lindsay Smith?
Lindsay Collins.
Lindsay Collins.
Lindsay Collins. Yeah. It even says that too. I just saw Lindsay and just read the next in my mind. Now this next one's the toughest. Angus
I haven't
Crichton.
chosen.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yep.
Moses Leota.
Okay, yep. Angus Crichton or Liam Martin?
Oh.
Tough one, isn't it? Oh.
But Angus is left and Liam is right. So can't I have both?
No, Liam can play both.
You can only pick
But
one.
Sorensen's left.
Doesn't matter. You can only pick one from each side.
Angus Crichton.
Yeah. Scott Sorensen or Victor Radley?
Oh. Victor Radley.
Connor Watson or Isaiah Yeo?
Isaiah Yeo.
Jack Cole or Sandon Smith?
Sandon Smith.
Spencer Lenu or Lindsay Smith?
Spencer Lenu.
Liam Henry or Terrell May?
Terrell May.
Nat Butcher and Luke Garner.
Nat Butcher.
All right. I think it's interesting you've gone with Teddy. He's in great form at the moment, but you've picked Dylan Edwards for the Blues over James Tedesco. I think it's interesting you've gone that route, but is that NRL or you're just feeling maybe it's just interesting?
Bit of recency bias, I guess.
Yeah, I guess sure. He's been in good form. We haven't seen as much of Dill, and last game wasn't a blinder. All right, so I've got one other game.
What were you going to say, Hads? You were going to say something?
Nothing. You're good.
I've got another one for you to clip up for your games, mate. And this one, I was going to do it as this might be less appealing and less fun as a game, not doing it as a blind ranking.
Yep.
But I just wanted to give it to you because I think it's an interesting discussion point, and I'd like to hear your opinion on it. I'm going to name some. Actually, I'm going to pass it to you so you can see it with your face. I want you to rank them in order. Those you can read them out and you can rank them in order. They're 5/8s.
Do you just want to read them out?
I can read them out to you. Yep. Okay. So your 5/8s are Jerome Luai, Cam Munster, Cody Walker, Dylan Brown, Matt Burton, Jack Whiten, Tom Dearden, Ezra Mam, and Luke Keary. Do you want to now look at it? Because there's a few
Yeah,
names.
Pretty much top 10 sixes in the game.
Top
in
10
order.
sixes in the game.
I wanted to add Brimson in there, but I thought it was hard because he's playing a bit out of
Yeah.
position. So I just thought I'd go with those names, and I wanted to say your order because I think I reckon everyone would have a very different.
I
top-
reckon this is fair. So, am I doing recency bias with this?
No, if they
no,
would come to your club, like
Okay.
I don't know, Timmy. I don't know.
Number 1, Jerome Luai.
Wow. Okay.
I love what I've seen from him with Cleary out and 3 premierships in a row. I think he's going to really...
He's answering quite a few answers to the critics as well.
And
Yeah.
I think we've seen Crichton go over to the Bulldogs and lift their club. I think he's going to do very similar for the Tigers.
It's interesting. I would have liked to have done this as a name about it. Don't speak until, but I
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't know whether you'd stop after one or two names. I should have
done that.
Yeah, but anyway, keep going. You rank
You
them.
want to do it? Cam Munster, number 2, in my opinion. Number 3, I'm going Matt Burton. Number 4, I am going... number 4, I'll go Dylan Brown. Number 5, I'll go Luke Keary. Number 6, Cody Walker. Number 7, Number 7, Tom Dearden. I'll swap Tom Dearden with Cody Walker
Yeah.
and Ezra Mam's last.
All right. Thanks for playing.
I do like what I've seen from Ezra Mam lately, though.
Can I throw a curveball in there? And I didn't want to chuck this player's name in because I didn't think it'd be fair to him, but I will now, just out of interest, if that's okay. What if I chuck Lockie Galvin's name into that one? Where would you have? I know we haven't seen much of him, and it's hard to compare, and not just what he could be, but just on what he's playing at the moment. Where would you compare him to them at where they're playing at the moment? Where would you slot him?
He wouldn't be
He
wouldn't be up there.
No. But would he be bottom of the list, or do you beat any of those guys at the moment?
He'd be below Ezra Mam at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks
But
for playing.
that's only based on at the moment.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for playing.
All right, cool. Thank you for tuning in for this week. Hads,
Thanks, guys. Thanks
for
having me.
coming on.
This was fun.
It's a bit fun, isn't
No,
it?
it's good. It's chill, relax.
Well, we did have another game we can save for next week. That
Oh, no, let's
You
do
wanna
that.
do
Let's
that?
do that. Let's do
Okay.
that. No, sorry, Hads.
Can I explain the game?
Yes. Are you
Okay, so
sure
for
you want
this-
to explain it?
Yeah. So this game, we're trying to see how much we can sync up. So we stole this from a random podcast about random things. I just seen it pop up on my reel. And I'm like, we can maybe do this for footy. They did it about.
No, but he can join in as well.
Okay, they
Okay.
did this for every like everything in the world, every item, everything you could think of. We're going to stick to
Three,
the
two,
topics
one,
footy.
blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
So we say a word. We'll all say a word that relates to football. Could be a player, could be a position, it could be.
Yeah.
Pass.
I know exactly where you're going.
And then-
And then, okay, how
we
about?
link then we need to find the
The most common word between the three words that we say.
We've all
Okay,
said, and then we all say at the same time.
So, for example, obviously we're footy related. Say I say Penrith, you say Tigers, you say Cronulla. We've got to say what's in common for there. There might not be a player
might be
that
a
is
player
common,
that's
but
come
you
to
might
it,
just
yeah.
think of like Gus Gould or something.
Yeah.
I know that's
You
not
might
a
say
great
we'll see where it
example.
goes. Yeah.
But how about whoever say someone matches up, then the person who doesn't match up is out, and then we do the other two.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
So what are we starting off?
Anything, whatever you
So
like.
3, 2, 1. We just say anything to do
Anything
with
footy
rugby
related.
league.
All right. Ready? Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Goose
Nathan
step.
Cleary.
Klein.
Ooh.
What'd you say?
Goose step.
Goose step. Nathan
Ashley
Cleary.
Klein.
Ashley Klein. All right.
3, 2, 1. Ezra
Origin
Man.
Carroll. Ooh.
Origin.
Ezra Man.
Tony Carroll. Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
I got
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Queensland.
Queenslander. Yeah, it's good fun. Did you say Queensland too?
Yeah.
That was a good game.
That was great.
Yeah, it's going.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
play
we're
one
gonna
more
go
time.
again.
Well, now we won though. That's it. We're all winners.
Yeah.
No, we're going to keep
go
going
again.
until
Do we go?
we play another game. We start new. We have to find a
no
new
one
word.
can win though, because
What do you
There
mean?
doesn't have to always
There
be a
can be
winner
one.
and loser in
Okay.
life,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
We
Alright.
can
Yeah,
just
you're gonna be a
be
loser.
here for the experience.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not ready.
Different word, different thing. Okay.
3,
3, 2, 1.
Golden
Headgear.
point.
Oh,
Headgear, golden point.
six
Six
again.
again.
Oh.
I got one. I got a good one.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Jared
Jared
Croker.
What did you boys say? Hang on. He's just won golden point. He wears headgear and he wears the number 6 on his back.
What was all of our words?
I said Matt Burton.
Mine was headgear, yeah.
That's a good one.
What was the next word after that?
I said Jared Croker. I don't know where I was.
I said video ref.
Ah, you
It's
silly
got nothing
boys.
to do with the headgear, I guess.
So mine was first headgear, and then I was thinking golden point. And my
Okay.
first, what link? Okay.
Video ref, Jared Croker, Matt Burton. All right.
Well, hold on. What's the words?
Video-
Say the words again. Yep.
Video ref, Jared Croker, Matt Burton.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Kick
Goal
it goal.
I have nothing. Did you have a word?
I said kick it goal. He said goal.
I
kicking.
said goal kicking.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. And
All
we'll
right.
play next week.
Oh no, we
No,
go
we'll
again
play.
because you're out. All right. All right. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Tom
Whistle.
Trbojevic. Ooh.
Whistle and Tom Trbojevic?
Yeah.
Tom Trbojevic speaking
No, I'm ready if you are.
because he talks through the whistle.
The
All right.
Secateurs.
This won't get it, but we'll play on.
All right. Whistle and Tom Trbojevic. All right.
3,
2, 1.
Time
Penalty.
off.
I would have gone try on that one, but
I went time off because he always does his hamstring. Good on you.
That's a good one.
So what do you got in
You're thinking real
Time
deep
off
into
and
this.
what?
Penalty.
Penalty.
Time off and penalty.
Oh,
All
I
right.
feel like you should get to this.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not ready. Right. Time off.
Penalty.
Penalty.
Oh, come on, bro. It's really obvious.
3, 2, 1. Sin bin.
Yeah!
I just clicked so late.
All right, I think that's
Good game. We'll play next week.
just satisfying.
Yeah,
right? All right, thank you for tuning in for the second time.
Oh, thanks, guys. Cheers.
Yeah,
Appreciate
cheers.
it.
Thanks for coming on. It was fun. And I'll drive you to your car because,
I'm parked in some sketchy spot up the road.
yeah, it's sketchy. In
Dangerous.
front of the homeless.
Hey, they're good people.
Yeah, they just don't have a home.
See you guys.
Kick him while they're dead.